Hello, everyone, and welcome to Playing with Energy. I am Venus Castleberg. How are you today? I will wait a second and let people join us. Hello. I have two computers now. I'm all fancy, so I can watch comments on Facebook and here. Cool. Well, I'll just start talking and you guys can catch the replay. And thank you for those of you watching now and later. What else is possible? I've talked a little bit in a couple of different places about this whole receiving thing, receiving from everything, like the willingness to be able to go. And I think even the energy poll I did last week, it's on this page, it was like, okay, can you perceive the wind? Can you imagine a butterfly? Can you receive the energy from that? What I wanted to talk about today was actually receiving energy, the good, the bad, and the ugly, which means all of it. So what if I told you that when people judge you, they are contributing energy to you? And the only thing that sticks us is that we somehow buy it as true and real and then make it mean something, right? Instead, what if we saw it as an energetic contribution? They're judging you, so what, right? They're saying they like you, they're saying they don't like you, they like whatever, right? It's all judgment. And positive judgment we tend to align and agree with, but it can also stick us. But if we look at all energy and all judgment as just an energetic contribution, then how much more can we receive in our lives? So I didn't start this way, but we'll go ahead and go there now. Go ahead and take your deepest barriers down, even the ones you don't know about. Push them down, pull them down, way down. All right, don't worry. If you want to pick them back up when we're done, you can pick them back up. For now, would you be willing to push them down, to destroy and uncreate them? All the walls, all the barriers that you have to receiving, especially receiving judgment, right? So if there's positive judgment, negative judgment, doesn't matter, it's just judgment. But underneath the fact that it's judgment is that it's just energy. And the people that are judging you desire to contribute energy to you. And I'll tell you a little trick. In Access Consciousness, Gary and Dane talk about, like, if you're willing to receive judgment and be judged, positive or negative, then you make an extra $5,000 that year. But for every judgment you deflect and you're not willing to receive as just energy, as an energetic contribution, it costs you $10,000 a year. Does that perhaps give you an idea of maybe why your finances are the way that they are? And I'm assuming at this point, and if that's not true for you, just throw it away. And that's true for anything. So if you're here and you're watching, and thank you for those of you who've joined, and I say something and it's heavy for you and it's not light for you, then throw it away. I am not here to convince you of anything. But if it lightens up your world at all, it might be true for you. So just play with that. So for every judgment you receive, you make money. For every judgment you don't receive, you lose money. Okay? If you didn't see it as judgment, then could you receive more of the energy? Right? It's the fact that we have a judgment about the judgment. Like there's judgment and then it's bad and wrong, or which is just another judgment about the judgment. Instead, saying, okay, there's judgment coming at me, positive or negative. Can I be grateful for the energetic contribution that is to my life, to my world? I wonder what that might be like. Huh? Cool. So now let's just practice. And for those of you who your deepest barriers all your barriers went back up because you started thinking about judgment and you started thinking about all the people who are judging you. Would you just join and create that, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all nine shorts, boys, meons, and take those deepest barriers back down. Push them down, pull them down, way down. Cool. So hi Kelly, good to see you. Cool. So let's practice. I want you to think about somebody who judges you. And I'm not going to specify positive or negative right now. However, if you think about the people who are super famous or really, really rich, do they have a point of view about judgment, positive or negative? They don't, because they're willing to receive all energy, right? Like, I know this might date me a little, but I remember Madonna. She was really a very flamboyant performer. She received a ton of judgment and she was super successful and had a ton of money. So if you were willing to receive all judgment as an energetic contribution to your life, how much more could you contribute and change in the world? I wonder. So think about somebody or somewhere where you know that you're judged. Somebody has a pretty strong point of view. It might be your parents. Okay. And as soon as I said parents, some walls went up. So deepest barriers down, even the ones you don't know about. Nice. Okay. So now, judgment. Like, just think about that person. I'm going to actually do something pretty controversial here right now. Take one of your parents that has lots of points of view about you, right? And it could be positive or negative, but right, a lot of times it's negative, right? You're not good enough, you're not what? So if you let go of the fact that it's judgment, let's just destroy and uncreate that it's actually judgment and saw it as energy. Can you now get how much they desire to contribute to you? I know this is going out on a limb because you're like, what? How do they want to contribute to me? They're judging me all the time. If it's just energy and it doesn't matter how they're delivering it, if you could just receive it, then could you maybe acknowledge how much they desire to contribute to you all the time? Cool. And I'm not making it right or wrong, good or bad, because again, that's judgment on judgment. But I'm just suggesting that if we played with this, how much more could you receive from everyone and everything, regardless of their points of view about you? And if you weren't making their judgments real and true, how much of you would you be more of you? Because remember, judgments only stick us when we make them real and true. So everywhere where you make judgments real and true, we destroy and uncreate that. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all nine shorts, boys, meons. If you're new to my videos at all and you've never heard the clearing statement, please go to theclearingstatement.com. Dr. Dane here explains it really well. Cool. So now just a little mini energy poll. Are you willing to receive energy from everyone and everything, regardless of whether they have points of view about you or not? It's easy to receive from all the things, right? But now let's pull energy even from the beings that maybe don't say nice things all the time. But if you didn't make that mean something, it would just be this thread of energy, right? But because it's words, want, goes in the ears, and then we make it real. We make it true. We like, oh, they must be right. Especially, like if our parents, like when we were younger, our parents said something, it must have been real and true, right? So how much do we do that in our lives? So now just go, okay, like the peanuts, the energy comes in, it's just energy. And guess what? The energy just flows right back out. And can it somehow contribute to your life if you're not defining it or making it right or wrong, good or bad? And anything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive everything that I just said with total ease, it's destroy it and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Cool. So just a little playing with energy, and hopefully you can have some more ease with people who have points of view about you and just see it as, wow, they just really want to contribute a lot to me. You could maybe go, how did I get so lucky? Adore you. So grateful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And I will see you next time, next Monday, same time, same bat channel. If you haven't liked the Playing with Energy page, please come on over there and like it. I think we're only going to go for a few more episodes on all pages. And then we'll be only on the YouTube and the Playing with Energy page on Facebook. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye.